I know that this is not my regular setting, but I had to come here because I have some questions for you guys. So 9 episodes in, and the judges are still not satisfied with the level of cooking that you're doing. Do you really think you understand what this is all about? What does a battle of flavors really mean to you?
Battle of flavors will be where a meal is properly balanced with the right spices, the right taste. It's electrifying, it wakes up your taste buds, yet it's not coarse or hard on your tongue.
Battle of flavors, to my own understanding, it basically means like bringing, flavors that people do not think could actually work together, and then making them work and come out actually, turn out nice.
If I was to go maybe metaphorical, I'd probably say every human has the kind of flavors that define them. So you put certain values together, you put certain things together, you put certain items together, certain whatever together, and it makes a human.
Like a tussle of different flavors, people coming in, bringing their own style, their own technique, their own recipes, and tussling.
Like the team states, it's battle of flavors. In other words, it's as though we are at war. But to tell you the sincere truth, for me, I'm warring from a point of victory.
My own understanding of battle of flavors. A very tasty food. Tasty and sumptuous meal.
The battle of flavors is all about bringing out something unique and very flavorful. No matter what you are bringing out, whatever you're trying to cook, make sure it has flavor.
It's a battle of flavor, so they want as much flavor as possible, but they also want you to be creative, think out of the box.
Yeah. Yeah. Toss it, stir it, crumble, no. Toss it, make you stir it. Everybody listen up, it's no. There's a great news from Knorr. It's rich in flavor, good for you and me. It's rich in flavor, very good for you and me. Little girls can get some more. Iron, and my ladies.
What do you get when you combine shopping vouchers from ShopRite, kitchen equipment from LG, 5 million naira cash, and a brand new Chevrolet car with 8 determined contestants? You get a battle of flavors. That's what you get. Hello everyone, my name is Ari Topo, and this is another day of twists and turns here on Knorr Taste Quest Season 5. Now, last week was quite underwhelming for our contestants, but 3 of them managed to shine, just a little bit. Dasola's steak was well seasoned, Folashade's ofada rice pudding was ingenious, and Chef Freg's wanted Busiyi's recipe for his lemon chiffon cake. However, today, safe cooking is no longer acceptable. Just okay is no longer good enough. So who is going to seize this moment to stand in the spotlight?
Hi, Arit. You're always in our space.
I know. But then Chef Freg, you walked in as if I felt afraid. Is this how you guys feel when they come on?
Is it how you guys feel when we come on?
Wow.
Valentine, really?
Like my
really?
Chest. See.
You feel afraid?
She's not happy to have you guys.
That's how you do.
I was coming on set to put my ingredients on for them to work with, and I meet you guys here a little bit too early.
I was about to do like a Little Red Riding Hood reference, but you're the big bad wolf in this scenario, so maybe it won't apply.
More like the Green Riding Hood.
There you go.
Riding Hood, right?
Green ingredients.
Yes.
Spinach, lemongrass. Alright, smell that. Break it up in half.
Like. Oh, this is so good.
And it's amazing and unbelievable that lemongrass, 100 grams of it has 8.2 milligrams of iron.
Fantastic.
Spinach.
Yes.
100 grams of spinach has between 2.2 and 2.4 milligrams of iron.
So lemongrass actually has more iron than spinach?
It actually does.
You don't say.
But then again, if you think about it, when you're cooking, which would you use more of in your food? Would be the spinach.
This is true. But you know, now that you've spoken about the lemongrass and I'm enjoying this beautiful fragrance, I have to ask you, Dr. Robertson, Chef Rex, you've expressed some disappointment that at this stage of the competition, the contestants are still not bringing that dimension of flavor and fight that you're looking for. So I'm wondering, maybe you should share with them what a battle of flavors means to you.
It's very simple and very straightforward. We're in a kitchen. The primary reason to be here is to cook, bring new ways to use simple everyday ingredients to cook. And that's what you guys are not doing. And that's when the battle begins. Here at the kitchen where we battle for flavors, we will continue to cook with iron-rich ingredients. Today, you must use lemongrass in anything that you're cooking. It must be infused one way or the other. We must smell or taste this. Pass this around. Everybody get a grab of lemongrass.
How many do they get?
As many as they want. Make sure you leave some for the end. There you go. And with lemongrass, Chef and I were talking about it earlier on. I know you see it growing, it's a leafy thing, but the stalk is what has the packed nutrients and ingredients and all the flavor and taste, not just the leaves.
The leaves.
The leaves are good for a tea, but for cooking, this is actually the best part.
That's really good to know. That's really good to know.
Valentine will hold it with fear.
So, wish you guys the best. Happy cooking. Thank you for the lemongrass.
There you go.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Let me go to your stations.
I've been looking at you from across the way, and I think about you almost every day. Now I think that I must have a crush on you. I hope that you feel it too. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be paradise is waiting for us, so take my hand. You and me in la la land.
It's the natural ingredients and rich flavor of Knorr that brings people together.
So, how was it?
They loved it, Mom. Like, loved it. Chevrolet, find new roads.
This is a supermarket, but different because it's a ShopRite, which means it's also a butchery with world-class meat cuts, a bakery with your freshly baked favorites, and it has a fruit and veg section with the freshest local produce. But the real difference between a regular supermarket and Africa's biggest supermarket is what we do behind the scenes, like using our massive bulk buying power to negotiate bigger discounts from grocery suppliers and partnering with the best local farmers, all to give you everything you need at the lowest prices under one roof. ShopRite, lower prices you can trust, always.
Good pottery requires even and steady control of heat. Can the Neo Chef's subtle yet effective smart inverter function successfully bake a piece of pottery? It's amazing. A perfect dish, made possible by the Neo Chef's smart inverter function. Neo Chef.
People with iron deficiency anemia are not getting enough iron in their diets. This is why they have this condition. Did you know that the Knorr Green Food Steps Initiative is fighting to keep anemia out of our homes? It's very simple. Use your preferred green vegetables at least twice a week. Always add Knorr, that's fortified with iron, into your diet. Remember, simple things like efo, green, liver, all those different vegetables, lemongrass are high in iron. and will help in this fight against anemia. So we're going to play some games today. Throughout the show today, we're going to play some games to make it easier for you all to cook. We did the spin the wheel before as a group. We're now doing the spin the wheel individually. You each get 2 spins of the wheel. Whatever you spin is your handicap. You have your pens, you write down your handicaps. Chef Regina will also record them. And then we'll give you another step again to help you pull away some of those handicaps if you can.
So it's a game against yourself at first before you play against each other today.
Okay. See, now you don't have aprons on. I have to think very quickly. Francis. Come to the side here. Just come in, Francis, and then do your spin. Oh my goodness. Yes!
And that's the first one. So don't
write that down. No onions.
Let's stand back because it's about to boomerang this wheel.
He has no cooker. Dasola, over to you.
DJ Dasola.
Now you see why I was smiling, Dasola. You can write that down, no knives.
Shashi.
All right, no onions.
Okay, no onion.
You're really fighting with your pen, you know. Woo!
Daphne.
Daphne, it's your turn. Okay.
Okay. No knives.
Okay. Spin again. All right. It's quite clearly no ovens, no ranges.
Here goes.
No knives?
No knife. Okay.
Oh,
No
good for
knife
you. No
again.
knives again. Busui.
See with his muscle. Now come and spin your wheel away.
No onions?
No knives.
Not a bad combination. Valentine.
Imagine if I pick no gas, how will I cook? Or I pick something like no pan, how will I fry?
No onions. No onions again.
Yes! Thank God I picked no onion.
No knives. Spin again. No onions. All right. That side was the winning team today, huh? You're on Sashi's side. Come on. So, I think Miss Arid has something for you guys. But before she comes up, we'd like you to blindfold yourselves. Don't worry, nothing's going to happen. This is where you're going to touch and feel. You have 5 items in whatever she's bringing, and you all have to touch and feel.
Now, yes.
Give each of them a basket to hold.
So hold. Just hold it.
Just hold it. Just hold it.
There
you go. That's the handle. Hold it.
So you have 5 items in your basket.
Okay.
If you get all 5 items correct, you can move one handicap. If you get no item, you got to spin again. If you get 2 items, you remove no handicap. So it's 5, you move 1 handicap. 2, they stay there. You get none, you spin again. Okay? So you guys can hold your basket, feel you have 5 different items, touch and feel them.
Okay, continue checking.
Continue checking.
Okay. Chef, can we taste?
If you want to.
You can try. I know you shouldn't. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I have one.
Okay, just do all 5. Taste, feel, touch.
Moving. Oh my God, now I'm really scared.
That's why you need to be careful with that cup.
Jesus.
Oh my God, no.
Okay, down.
5 things.
Oh, yeah, how you?
Are you guys ready?
No.
Okay.
This moving!
All right. So we're done. Time's up. Put anything back in your basket.
The blindfold experience, I was cool with that. Everything, I got everything right. Like I just knew what it was. And the one that I wasn't sure of, I had to taste. So that was cool, I liked that.
First thing I actually felt when I put my hand in the basket, I just felt like something cold and moving, so that scared me. I actually started crying. Thank God I had blindfolds on. No, but all in all, it wasn't a bad experience. It's different, something new. First, I was scared to put my hand inside the basket because I didn't know what was in there. It was something we just chopped, pim. Then I put my hand inside the first cup, it was empty. I was like, okay. And then the next one, I just felt something moving. Initially, I withdrew my hand, and then I was like, there's no how, I have to go through with this thing. And then I just went in. It was fun, it was scary.
Get your pens now, and just write down quietly, secretly. Remember, it's a competition. Yeah, write down what you think you felt. Okay, so tell me who didn't get it. All of them correct.
So I guess you get a spin, everybody gets a spin.
No, actually, they all got 5. They get to remove 1 handicap. What's your handicaps?
Mine is 9, no 9.
So you get to remove what?
So wait, hold on. Oh, I love this game. So Falashade, you actually don't have any more handicaps.
Yes. No, she does. She has 2 handicaps.
No,
knives. So you move 1. So she still has no knives.
Oh.
I'm just about to do my happy dance.
Okay.
Yeah, I was happy for you for 3 seconds.
The 3.
I'll remove no onions.
You remove no onions. So what's his other handicap? No knives.
Okay.
Valentine. So you remove no onions. So you still have no onions.
I'll remove no knives. I had no knives, no onions.
And you remove no knives. Yeah. Okay, that's all that? No cooker. So what's your handicap now?
No knives.
No knives. Shashi.
I remove no cooker.
No
handicap is no onions.
No onions.
No cooker.
And what's your other handicap now?
No knives.
No knife. So, Shevek, you know what everybody's handicap is?
Fantastic.
I remove no cooker.
And what did you get?
No onions.
No onions.
And no cooker. So, you may go to your station.
I wanted to ask you, so we had the whole, the spinning of the wheel, and then everybody got 2 handicaps. So why did you decide to use the blind, testing test as a way to remove a handicap?
Well, I think that if you got 2 handicaps and you are fortunate to have, let's say, oven, then of course, whether you felt the whole world and got it correct, it wouldn't help you. But I think we're looking for a way to be fair.
Yes.
Give you a handicap, but also give you a way to remove the handicap. And they have done the quizzes and the questions and whatnot. This is a little different. Let's feel the ingredient, understand it, smell it, taste it. He said, Valentine said, he didn't just say Knorr cube. He said Knorr chicken.
So Valentine, despite the fact that you knew that there was a living creature inside your basket, you were still putting things in your mouth.
I have to, that's one thing about cooking, you have to test everything All the
I'm
ingredients.
happy for you that it wasn't the worm you put in your mouth. All right, but that also acted like motivation because they really wanted to lose those handicaps.
Yes.
Okay. So you said there's another task.
Correct.
Should I?
You can stay with us. It's just,
Okay.
today is very simple.
Yes.
You all have 30 minutes to cook a starter. Delicious starter. Use whatever you want to use. You have your pantry from ShopRite. Think about Chevrolet. Think about the car. Think about Zooming and that 5 million naira. And be Chevrolet inspired. And when you present your dish, tell us how the fact that you could win a brand new Chevrolet has inspired your cooking. You have 30 minutes. Your time starts now. Contestants, lend your ears and your hands for a second. Arit says she has something for you all.
I love how you're putting on Arit.
Come and
You
pick
push
up.
it.
So we just have a little gift for you.
Valentine, come pick one up.
Francis.
Get one. Kasola.
Daphne, there you
Enjoy.
go. There you
And this
go.
is a must-use
It's a must-use
ingredient.
That's all you can do it. You can do it.
Who's this?
Ah! Worms! Give us worms. Crawling objects. Crawling animals. I hate crawling animals. They creep on you. The first time we touched it, I almost flew out of the sky. So yeah, that's the only thing I can say. Nothing else.
I've never in my life touched a worm, talk less of cooking one or even trying to eat one. You know, I was so grossed out. I wouldn't lie. I was so grossed out by it. But a task is a task and I have to do it and I have to nail it.
I never anticipated that we're going to be having something like worms in our food. I've never seen it before. I think I've only heard about crickets, I've heard about maybe in China somebody eating cockroach. But the fact that it was going to come home to Nigeria was a shocker for me.
Just this white
Edible worm, they're like, I've not cooked this before, I've never even tasted it before. How am I sure I'm going to know how to do this right? So that got me a little bit nervous.
I didn't have a set of knives. That was my handicap. And I had to cook an edible worm.
I've actually seen my dad prepare it, so it was quite easy for me and all that. So I was just enjoying it actually.
Shasi,
Hi, Aaron.
how's it going?
It's going good.
Where are your worms?
They're in the oven, they're baking.
Now, you didn't seem bothered about the worms when you saw them.
No, I wasn't.
Why?
But I know whatever I'm giving, I must plate.
Okay. So what are you making now for your starter?
Lamb chops with
Okay.
a nice sauce to go with it.
Okay. What part do the worms play?
They're going to be side attractions to the lamb chops.
They're going to be side attraction.
Yeah, they're juicy like that.
I don't know about using a main ingredient for a side attraction, but let's keep our fingers crossed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Thank you.
What are you making?
Edible worms, balls, potatoes.
Stuffed edible worms?
Yes.
Are you stuffing the worms?
Yes. It's just flour is not enough.
Okay, you don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to leave you to it. But that looks very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out.
Okay.
Edible worms, iron-rich ingredients, fighting anemia. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand back. Stand back. Everybody to the sinks.
I've been looking at you from across the way, and I think about you almost every day. Now I think that I must have a crush on you. I hope that you feel it too. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be paradise is waiting for us, so take my hand. You and me in la la land. Ooh, it's gonna be perfect.
It's the natural ingredients and rich flavor of Knorr that brings people together.
Shola, come on, help me. You need to learn.
But I'm more interested in drawing.
How are you going to be part of the business if you don't learn?
You just don't understand.
Morning. Anyone for some Lipton?
The rich taste of Lipton awakens body and mind.
Let me have a look at your drawings. Son, these designs are amazing.
Lipton Yellow Label Tea. Awaken to what really matters.
The tastiest blue band with vitamins A, D, E, B6, B12, folic acid, and niacin. So important for kids' growth and development.
You can tell they're from a blue band home.
Spread every slice and give your kids the vitamins they need.
Oh, see how oily I am. It'll take forever to clean this.
Take it easy, Pan. Your days of endless scrubbing are over. Madame just bought Sunlight dishwashing liquid.
What do you know about a Pan's life?
This advanced formulation has real lemon juice that'll cut through all those stains fast in just one wipe.
Wow, that was fast.
See how easy it is to remove oil in one wipe?
Sunlight dishwashing liquid removes oil stains in just one wipe.
Shashi.
Wow. So, Shashi, please can you tell us what your starter is?
It's lamb chops with a twist to the money sauce because I had to use the infused lemongrass inside.
A twist to the what?
To the money sauce.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Dasola, what have we here?
You have couscous dumplings and a stockfish fused broth with the edible worms.
No. Oh, you didn't taste your food?
You have to taste it. It's not to do anything to you.
That's why you have to taste your food.
You have to.
It was an edible worm. Like, I've never eaten it before. Like, there's chicken, there's meat, there's fish, there's lamb, there's pork, Seth. Why would I want to eat an edible worm?
Thank you. Francis. So Francis, tell us what you've done here.
So this edible worm chowder.
Edible worm chowder. You've been watching previous seasons of KTQ, huh?
Because somebody made a chowder with edible worms.
And I know when I saw the edible worm, I knew I didn't want to use. There's no point using prawns instead. So I just,
Is it what?
Prawns.
Oh, prawns. Got you. All right, thank you. Falashade. Now, what you got going on here?
Is this everything?
Yes.
Ooh. So how do you use your edible worm and your lemongrass?
Okay, so I sauteed the edible worms in the lemongrass and I stuffed it in potatoes and I deep fried.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah, very well done. You're pushing the envelope. That car is getting closer and closer and closer and closer. Keep gunning up for Chevrolet.
Thank you, sir.
Daphne, what you got for us here?
Gizzard and worms. Dodo, like gizzard.
Oh, gizzard. That's what I said.
Gotcha. But the problem is that, just like, what's his names? You have yours are so
in your face.
Yeah, I mean, I've cut it. I will eat it. I'll give you something to taste yourself too. But it's like a plate full of. Not that bad. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Busui.
Wow. We have burgers and soup.
What do you have here, Busui?
I made a soup for edible worm lovers.
Oh, how romantic.
It's
we don't have enough soup on my plate, so.
Meatballs and edible worm in spicy coconut soup.
Soup is nice. It's very spicy. Very well done.
Thank you.
But not my favorite of the day, though.
Thank you, sir.
Valentine.
Yeah, do you have your jokes? So, Valentine, what have you made for us?
I made a crispy pie, stuffed with minced meat and edible worms.
Is it a whole edible worm inside there, or you broke the edible worm down?
I fried it a bit, then I tossed it into my
You didn't break it down, Doc. I just, like one whole one just came out. Oh my
then
God.
I tossed it into my pie and then...
What happened?
You just squirted something out.
Oh, sorry.
Well done. Tastes good.
Very well done. Thank you. Bolagbo.
Wow. What is going on, bruh? Tell us what you've made.
So I've made for you a lemongrass grilled edible worm, served accompanied with a deep fried chicken on a bed of fried potatoes, and I've made for you a lemon. I made for you an edible worm sauce.
Hear yourself. Edible worm sauce, edible worm, fried chicken, potato bed.
It's doing the most. Yeah, but I don't like this dish though. He has hopes and dreams of being something, but this is where, like I told Valentine, you didn't edit. It was a little, for me it was too ambitious.
Thank you.
I would like to say congrats to you guys today. I think for the first time, you had your head in the game, so to speak, and there was some really interesting food going on here. And just bravo for braving your fears of edible worms and cooking it to the best of your ability.
Topping the score line today, Falashade with 69.56. She had 72 points today and 66 points last week. Followed by Busui, 68.75. Busui had 71.25 today and 66.25 last week. And third place is Dasola with 63.93. Busui kind of pushed you to the edge this particular week. Shashi, lowest score this week, lowest score last week on probation. I'm sorry, your journey ends here.
To the judges, I thank them. I'm sorry I didn't meet up to what they wanted, but I'm sure I tried my best. And to me, the battle of flavors doesn't end here. I've always been cooking, I've always been a foodie, so I'm going to keep on cooking, and I'm sure with time, I'll get better and better. To Unilever, I thank them for this opportunity. It was a wow experience for me, and I'm grateful.
Inside that Chevrolet, brand new Chevrolet that someone is driving home, there are 8 hidden ingredients in very obvious places. You run to the car, get in the car, pick what ingredient you want to pick. Secure it for yourself. You can shuffle what I have inside the car around if you feel like you have enough time. You must be back here in 30 seconds. That ingredient that you pick is your ingredient for the day. Nobody else.
We won't get anything.
Oh, you get other stuff, of course.
Okay.
But nobody else can. If you pick peppers, for instance, only you can use peppers today. Okay? Good to go?
Good. Any kind of green leaf where you put in your pot, make you carry, knock you, make you put them on top, stir it all together. Now it's rich in flavor. Now you get the kind thing where go make you the strong. Little girls can get some more iron. All my ladies get some more iron. Make we do the no green steps. Oh yeah, do the no green steps. Oh yeah, make we do the no steps. Oh yeah, toss it, stir it, crumble. No, toss it, stir it, crumble. No, yeah, toss it, stir it. Oh yeah.
So let's hear what you've got. Falashane.
I got yellow peppers.
Good for you. What do you get?
Sweet potatoes.
The soda?
Whipping cream.
Yeah.
Plantain.
Garlic.
Lemon.
I know you love lemons, so you must be very happy. You may go to your stations.
Thank you, sir.
You all didn't pick the 8th ingredient, which was ginger. It now becomes a must-use ingredient in your cooking today. You have a pot in front of you. You may open your pots. What does that tell you? What does it spell?
Jollof rice.
Jollof rice challenge. So Dasola, jollof rice and whipping cream. Francis, jollof rice and lemon. Daphne, jollof rice and yam. Jollof rice and capsicum. Jollof rice and garlic. Jollof rice and plantain. Jollof rice and sweet potato. And of course, ginger. You all got 50 minutes. Your time starts now.
What influences my style of cooking in the Knorr kitchen? It's time. It's time, and in a bid to meet up with the desired time, you have to come up with something simple and tastes good.
I hope that my food will impress the judges. That's just it. So,
okay,
if
well,
the judges,
come and inspire me first, just.
If the judges don't like it, then
let me see. Then you'll be in a little bit of trouble, huh?
Exactly.
Well, let's hope. Let me see.
And I hope my chicken will still be juicy.
How does it feel to you?
And I need a salad. How is it? Think it's okay? Think anything is too much?
I can't give you any opinions. Me, I'm here to eat. I'm just here to eat and enjoy myself.
You.
So is there a twist with your rice? I know you said orange chicken, but is there a twist with your rice?
Not really. Not really yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just
it's
trying
still
to like
evolving.
cook it in my head.
Okay. Still cooking.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. There's nothing here for me to taste, so I'm going away.
Nothing for now.
What are all these other pots here?
No, this one, I'm trying to see this one gets added. If
What's
it doesn't,
that?
it's just sweet.
I see. Just add some color to it. Okay, I'm coming. I just want to taste rice.
Tell me the truth.
Me? I'm not hearing anything. I'm here to taste.
Some people may give us raw chicken, some may give us raw rice, and some may cook a delicious meal. You have 10 minutes left.
How's it going?
Going well for now.
How did you end up working out your cream? I can see.
I just boiled my chicken with it. Like I put
That's
my chicken in
interesting.
cream and butter, and I'm making a sauce so it doesn't go to waste.
Are you happy with that?
Yes. So far so good. Just praying my rice cooks in time.
Okay, and your rice is almost ready. I was looking to see if there was anything for me, but I don't think you have anything for me to sample. You think we're here to play? Oh, I see. Yeah. So you're also kind of like, are you frying the chicken in the yam?
Yes. So this is like what
I see.
I tried to deep fry it, but then it wasn't giving me what I wanted.
What you wanted.
So I'm
It
just
wasn't
going to,
holding.
Yeah, the yam was coming off. So
I want to actually taste the yam.
Okay.
Very interesting, actually. Great idea. I have to say, I've tasted so many different types of jollof rice. Who could have guessed that there were so many different ways you could make jollof? Now, whether the judges will appreciate all the creativity, it remains to be seen. I finished tasting. I'm going to sit down and relax.
What influences my style of cooking? I don't know. I think it's just innate, you know. I pick up different people's style here and there, and I put it together, and then I make it my own.
The inspiration behind my cooking is my passion for people to eat good food. That is what drives me. I can go out of my way to get good food on the table for a person.
I've been looking at you from across the way, and I think about you almost every day. Now I think that I must have a crush on you. I hope that you feel it too. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be paradise is waiting for, so take my hand. You and me in la la land.
It's the natural ingredients and rich flavor of Knorr that brings people together.
was it? They loved it, Mom. Like, loved it. Chevrolet, find new roads.
This is a supermarket, but different because it's a ShopRite, which means it's also a butchery with world-class meat cuts, a bakery with your freshly baked favorites, and it has a fruit and veg section with the freshest local produce. But the real difference between a regular supermarket and Africa's biggest supermarket is what we do behind the scenes, like using our massive bulk buying power to negotiate bigger discounts from grocery suppliers and partnering with the best local farmers, all to give you everything you need at the lowest prices under one roof. ShopRite, lower prices you can trust, always.
Hello. Thank you, Daddy. Coming.
It's like, oh my God.
That's me.
Wow. Thanks, Dad.
Easy to find and access your favorites without opening the door.
Hi.
Knock twice. See inside. LG InstaView Door and Door.
But because you said you could use bell peppers, you didn't need all of this.
Okay, sorry.
So I see you giving us something iron rich
Yes,
as well.
I added some spinach to it.
Sadly, I've gone from hot to cold. It's almost as though the bell pepper is a salad on the side. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Francis.
Francis for all the no.
What have you done here?
So jollof rice with strips chicken.
With what?
With strips. There's a strip of chicken.
Well, in the jollof rice,
Yeah.
okay.
It's kind of acidic because I infused lemon in it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's all.
O'Shea sauce on the side. So what do we pour it over the chicken?
Yes, please.
What have you made here?
It's just jollof rice, and I cooked my chicken in cream and butter, the whipping cream, which is a compulsory ingredient.
I don't know if it's because I don't know what's going on at taste, but it's for me it's almost there salty, but not too salty. But the chicken is nice. The sauce I think is the real star of the show.
All right, thank you very much. Busuyi. Is that a leg too?
Sir.
Is that a leg also?
Yes, sir.
So what have you done for us here, Busuyi?
I've done jollof rice, sweet chicken, and coleslaw.
Sweet chicken?
Yes, sir. I had sweet potato, so...
You got sweet potato.
It's really a blessing.
What's coleslaw?
Coleslaw is a mixture of different veggies.
Not different.
Of veggies. Say...
You put suya powder in your jollof rice?
Powder.
Suya powder?
No. Just Cameroon pepper.
Yeah.
It's a bit of Cameroon pepper.
It's strong. And I don't like it. Definitely my most flavorsome chicken I've had today.
Chicken is pretty good. I like the addition of the sweet potato to kind of glaze your chicken. I'm not sure about your jollof rice.
Yeah, I'm sure I don't like it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Valentine.
Val. Art of plating.
You see, I'm looking in utter shock and amazement. What is this?
This is a fruited jollof rice because I added apple and pear, and then with juicy coated chicken.
Doesn't look juicy to me, sir.
It's like egg.
Yeah, I coated it with
lots of egg.
No, just a little bit. I just coated the flour and egg.
Valentine.
Yes.
There's nothing on your plate that's memorable.
No, everything is memorable. Bad memories, though.
Thank you. Daphne.
With this plating, didn't you?
Hope so.
So what have you done for us?
Jollof rice and then sauced chicken, but then the chicken, I used yam, I pureed it and sauced it with the...
I'm sad.
Why? The rounded things? Oh no, that's what she knows how to garnish. I'll show you how to garnish after. This is not it. This can never be how to garnish.
Thank you.
And then it's raw carrot. If you had maybe taken the carrot to another level, I'm at the mercy of the carrot being sweet, bitter, or sour, or bad. Luckily, ShopRite only sells sweet carrots. Thank you.
This is a little better.
Bolagbo.
Okay, good. All right. Well, what have you made for us? Tell us.
Thank you, Chef. I made you a deep fried southern chicken, and I made jollof rice.
I just have one painful question to ask. Why so much sweet corn in your jollof rice?
Sweet corn, broccoli, cauliflower.
It's too much. You could have made it like a little thing on the side.
Okay, sure.
Like now, I have to judge you based on what you have done with your one pot jollof. And unfortunately for you, I hate anything in my jollof. And if you're going to put anything, it has to make a lot of sense.
Thank you.
We're both so distressed.
Jollof rice is one of the most staple foods in this part of the planet. Even go as far as Ghana.
I mean, it has caused international tweet fights.
Exactly.
It's called international battles.
Yeah,
Yes.
who makes the best jollof rice? And sadly, they won't win that battle.
We had a few almost, but I don't think this was a knockout round like the first one.
Okay, I know you're getting ready now to put your slightly disappointed pens to paper, but you know we have to talk about the viewer's choice. And this is where you come in, because we all know how everybody has such strong opinions about jollof rice. So I'm sure you've already decided that this is your winner. Now you know that one you've chosen. Send the name of your chosen contestant to 34461. For example, KTQ Ada to 34461. This service is open to 9 mobile and MTN subscribers only. Now you have to hurry up and vote, because the person you choose as viewer's choice for the day gets to win a great prize, and you want to make sure that your fave wins that prize. So I'm going to now go away. You have your job, the judges have their job, and I've done my job.
Let's get down to business. Busui, step forward. Folashade, step forward. Dasola, step forward. Dasola, you keep refusing to push yourself. That being said, you're safe. We'll go to access station.
Thank you.
Busui. Busui is our first place winner today with 67.625 marks. Return to your station. Folashade, you had 66.69. Return to your station.
Thank you, sir.
The four of you may come forward. Daphne, by a hair's breadth, you're safe. You may go back to your station. Valentine, you are safe.
Oh God, thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Question now is, who may be going home? Francis, you're safe. Bolagbo, unfortunately, you have 54.5 points. You're the lowest man standing today. Simply because you have had a reasonable performance thus far, you're on probation. If you fall in the bottom 3 next week, you automatically go home.
Thank you.
Just before we round out today's show, why don't we take a look at our home play for the day? Now, don't forget that our home play question is your chance to be a part of all the amazing drama that happens in the KTQ kitchen. And as usual, we have a really easy question for you. It is, Which sponsor did we highlight in today's episode? Honestly, I need harder questions. Let me say it again for those of you who can't believe it's this easy. Which sponsor did we highlight in today's episode?
Yeah. Yeah. Tossy, stir it, crumble, no. Tossy, make you stir it. Everybody listen up, it's no. There's a great news.
Our first 20 answers win a prize. Don't forget. Now this is the thing. 7 contestants to go. Victory is literally here. The person who wants to drive this car home is going to have to find another gear. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We will be back next week, so we'll see you then. Bye-bye.